Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing some Fallout 76, some gameplay, and some tips and tricks. So, buckle up, here we go. So, I'm going to show you some of the few things that I do first thing every morning. I'm normally on between the hours of 9 and 10, maybe 10:30 in the morning. So the first thing I do is I check all this. I mean, if you got something that provides scrap, go ahead and check it out. These are my stores. Kind of neat. Uh-oh, what do we got going on here? What are y'all shooting at? Huh, probably him. Oh, for some reason this game, the tourists have a weird thing about shooting at things they're not supposed to. Okay, the next thing I do is I'll go down and I'll check my other scrap. Because I have this here, this junk extractor. Take all my scrap out of that. Now this place is where I always keep my base. I'll show you on the map so that if you're ever playing, you'll know where it is. Right down here, here's the Sunshine Meadows Industrial Farm. And too far. Here's Flatwoods and the Overseer's Camp for some reference. And it's just over here. And I found this completely on accident by traveling. And it's kind of neat. And then up this road you got Point Pleasant, and so on and so forth. And I chose this spot because, like I said, there's a junk extractor. You've got all this water, and you've got various resources. Snaptail, I always collect them every morning. And every morning I also go around and I try to get bloodleaf, which sometimes doesn't always appear. Bloodleaf, I mean, up and down through this whole area, from all the way up there, all the way down through here and further, there's bloodleaf. So every morning I always collect that, and that's a good idea to do. Collect all your resources first thing, and collect some dirty water so I can boil it. I mean, I'm close to water, so I don't even bother with water pumps. But I do have my water purifiers, which I collect every morning as well. If I can get to them. And then I collect all my crops, which I don't know why they're so willy-nilly and not in one place. I'll have to fix that. But collect all my crops every day. Corn. What's up, Mr. Scarecrow? I don't know if this is going to be a part 1 video or a part 2, or excuse me, solo video, or we'll have a part 2 to go with it. It depends on how long the video goes. Another scarecrow, and I think the last of my crops. Let me be sure here. Let me be sure. Okay, looking good. Okay, so I do all that first. I mean, which is a good idea if you have all these crops. Then you can cook them up for your travels when you start your journey. The scarecrow here reminds me of that one from Jeepers Creepers. If anybody's ever seen that movie. Anyway, yep, my little house. Then I'll go in and the next thing I do is I will sleep before I do anything else. That way I get the bonus to my experience points. Always a good thing. Now there is a better spot to set up a camp, which I just found, which not only has a junk extractor, water, but it's got a bunch of other things too. I think I want to say aluminum and something else that's kind of a pretty rare resource. I don't remember exactly what. It's got water, aluminum, and at least 2 or 3 other things that you can get for resources, which is really cool. And that is way up here, down this area here. I don't remember exactly where, but I mean it's way better than where I am now. I just I don't know. I'm debating whether or not to move my camp. I'm not quite sure. So the next thing I do is I'll go in here and see if any of my weapons need to be repaired, any of my armor, yada yada. If I have the resources, sometimes I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it's up to you how worried about it you want to be, or whether or not it needs to be repaired. I also make sure I have enough bullets made for my little travels. I do this every day when I first log on. It also keeps your I can't do it. Don't have enough materials. So, but it also keeps your stash box kind of, going down so it doesn't fill up so fast. Uses up your materials. And then, if you got the junk extractor or whatever, you can keep your materials coming. I also like to check out my other stuff that I can make, like I can make stim packs, diluted ones. Don't make Rad-X because I don't use it. Radway I might make. Now the Rad-X I'll do because I have, find it here, I have the Green Thumb perk. And now that doubles a lot of stuff that you make, pretty much. You harvest twice as much of your crops, things like that. And I have this one, Chemist, which is what allows me to make, if I have a stim pack, and I break it down to diluted, I get twice as much than I normally would. The good thing about having diluted stim packs is, if you use a regular stim pack, you might be wasting some of it because you got more to use, more to it like, I don't know, gives you more than what you might need, basically, sometimes. A little magazine rack. I love comic books and such, so I had to have that. A little display case. I killed me a sheep squatch, and man, it was hard. It was hard. Wasted a lot of ammo. It was crazy. Let's see. Cranberry cobbler. I do need that. I'll show you how to make that here in just a minute. Then I go to my stove. That's one of the next things that I do. And I will make boiled water. Gotta have boiled water. That's why you cook the dirty water. Whoop. Let's see, what else do I want right now?
No, everyone appears to have died.
I prepare whatever I can to. And soups are good because soups will give you
to catastrophic levels. Free
food and water.
Oh.
Whoops, I used up all my purified water. And I could have made vegetable starch. Vegetable starch is good because if you break it down, you get adhesive. And you need corn, you need mut fruit, purified water, and potatoes, which I have all of them for my crops. I just accidentally used up all my purified water for the moment. So, as far as juices go, melon juice is really good because it gives you health regen. Regenerates your health. So that's always good. Simple blood leaf tea, well, that helps you with disease. I don't worry about it too much. Potato juice gives you max AP. The reason I don't worry about disease resistance is because, you always find that stuff to cure your disease real easy. Pick up all this just because. That way I have it. And like I said, soups are always good. Soups give you both. Perception's a good choice to do because carrot soup will give you that. Alright, that's done. We'll get out of there. Now, I did the well-rested perk. Now I'm going to do the well-tuned perk.
Cheer, joy, holly, and jolly.
Sorry, folks. This is my morning routine, and I still drinking my coffee here. The thing I like about 76 is all the people I've run into are really cool. I mean, before I learned the skill how to make one of those big, massive generators, and I had a dude build me one. People will leave stuff in here all the time for me to have, just to take. Everybody's been really, really nice. I mean, I haven't run into really too many problems. There's been a couple people out there that would rather just, shoot you than... But I just ignore them. But yeah, so, I try to help people best I can. I'll give away stuff. I'll show people, things I've learned. Okay, another good thing about this spot here, is there's wood everywhere. Like right up here, gather logs. I don't know if there's wood in that other spot I talked about, but there could be. I don't know, I really didn't look for that. And then there's more wood here. You also got some of these from glowing fungus, which is good when you make some food. More wood. See, you can get lots of wood in here. And apparently I'm not going to get one out of that one. Take some of this. More blood leaf. Ah, there we go. Couldn't see it. And then, like I said, there's like lots of this. If you want it. Not too far away. Nothing real serious happens here. And every once in a while you'll get robots walking down the street here that you gotta kill. Maybe some scorched. Mole rats every now and then. And sometimes feral ghouls. They all come from this direction usually, so. Now, the only problem, you would think that because there's all this wood laying around, I could get wood from it. But no, it ain't gonna do it. It doesn't want to bag down here. Sometimes has stuff in it. Okay, the next thing that I do since I've done everything back at my camp, and if you have a, it's always a good choice to do all this stuff no matter where your camp is. The only thing is mine has this extractor. Speaking of which, I forgot one thing that I do. I got to put all my scrap. Because if you die, you only lose scrap, so that's not a big deal. Put all my scrap into my stash. Into my stash. Yeah, like I said, that's the only difference is mine has this extractor. Like I said, up here, down through somewhere in here, I think it's on this side, down through this little mountain range that separates the area. There's an even better spot. I mean, a much better spot. And I think there's another one like that too. The next thing I do is wander down this road, which is right here. Wander down this road. Because I get random stuff every now and then, random events, which is really cool. Some of them are pretty neat. So it makes for a good experience. But what is this? For real? See? Random event. Something random just happened. This one I haven't run across before.
With more lemons.
What's up, Mr. Squeeze? You and your little lemonade stand? You know what? I'm gonna be nice. I'll buy some lemonade from you, bud. I already have all these. But I will buy some lemonade from you. Thanks, bud. I wonder if I could sell him stuff. Well, I could have broke that down, but that's okay. I'll sell it. Yeah, I know, I don't need a shovel, but there's one quest that it's like a daily quest or something like that. And I could never find the dang shovel. Now, I find these outfits, and a lot of people wear outfits, or sell them, or collect them. Every once in a while, I'll wear the outfit, but for the most part, I'll take and I'll sell them when I find them. And do a little bit of cash. I think there's anything here I want to... Oh yeah, I forgot about that. But I will show you that in a minute. Alright, take care, Mr. Squeeze. Mr. Squeeze! Alright, you run across this little thing, you get wood from it. Every day in my, it seems to work every day. And then, if you choose to, depending on what you want to do. Don't want none of that. Right away, maybe. I'll hop servers and do it all again. I mean, you can't get your bonuses and stuff again until they wear off. Well, some of these other things that I'm going to be doing today, you'll be able to do that if you choose to. More log. And it's kind of dark out. I don't know if my light was on or not. Close semi to where I want to go. Okay. I always like to go down here And I'll show you why in a second. Oh, radiation, radiation. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, I hate these things. Oh, ticks are like the worst. They gross me the hell out. I mean, I don't mind the sting wings and stuff like that, but ticks, man, oh, they make my skin crawl. Horrible. There's another one. Holy cow, too. See, I know they're not going to hurt me too bad, but they're just gross. Horrible. And when you come down here, you know, sometimes they're ticks, and sometimes they're stingwings. More often than not, I run into stingwings. See, I'm like all freaked out now, because those things are just gross. And another one. I mean, I ran into some of them, which, I mean, they kind of have cool coloring. You know, it looks like they got a skull on their back, and they're still gross. Alright, here we are in Point Pleasant, which is not a bad little place. So, continue across that bridge, come up here, we have, oh, mole rat. Well, he's not normally here, but keep going down here. And then, right over here, this little tent thing. You are going to have, and you'll also have scorch down there too, which, you know, aren't too hard to do. Actually pretty easy to roll level. Take them out. What the heck is down here? Oh, come on now. Oh, he's a, oh, see, sometimes they just, that's just disgusting. That's horrible. Oh. Did I see a mole rat there? Yeah, there we go. Oh, I haven't seen too many mole rats down here, but apparently there are a few. I don't feel like wasting my ammo on this. So. Oh, come on now. I wanted to switch weapons is what I wanted to do. There you go, buddy. Lay down, go sleep. Alright, apparently I need water. So, back. I need food too? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So, we're gonna go with soup. That'll help. I have no more water substances. Oh, wait, I just bought all this lemonade, man. Melons. That's another reason I grow melons. Melons count as both. And they'll help your water and your hunger. Alright, anyways, as I said, coming down here, the reason I come down here are these. Mothman eggs. And you got a bunch of them. And if you have this perk, right here, the green thumb. Reap twice as much when you harvest flora. It does count for these. And it doesn't say. When it pops up, it just says Mothman egg added. But it does count. And another player, I actually believe another player had taught me this trick. I don't know, I could jump that, but that's just such a pain in the butt. I mean, I could, because I do have, well, marsupial. This is a really good ability to have. Healing factor, marsupial, and speed demon. And I want more. Mutations are good. And with mutations, you have a mutation, get the ones that you want. It gets search genes, and it won't take them off. You know, if you drink radiation, stuff like that, or drink red away, go through something that kills your reds, they won't disappear. Now, if you don't have this on, they'll disappear when you do all that. And if it gives you any negative effects, just get the class freak perk, and that kind of fixes that. Oh, ew, go away. Go away, I don't like you. Anything more down here? Nope. Anyways, oh crap, there's a tick. A tick. Come on now. There we go, finally. Anyways, like I said, go from down there where you got the mothman eggs, come around, or jump over, it's all up to you. And up here are more. Lots more. And I'll show you what to do with these here little things. And make sure you check the sides too. When I first started doing this, I was missing these ones over here. Yeah, look at that. Ew, go away. Stupid ticks. Gotta get them all. Come on now. Alright, things will shoot at you. It's usually always squirts down here. So, not a big deal. All your mothman eggs. Then, I'll normally go, and I'll clear out the town. I mean, they may only be level 1s, but, you know, it's whatever. Where'd you go there, buddy? Because they're level 1s, they're just pretty easy to kill. Why is there? Oh, what a vertibot's doing here. I've never ran into a vertibot down here, but I'm sure. See, I wish he wasn't here. He's taking all my fun, man. Because I always kill everything in town, and I loot them. Doesn't matter. That's what they got. I loot them so that I can sell it. You know, or if you need the materials, break it down. Which I normally don't need the materials. And I loot everything I see. Almost everything I see. And that vertibot is ruining my fun. You know, I could be like killing all these things. Ah, stupid vertibot. I don't even know what it's doing here. Okay. And I'm stuck. Nice. Okay, well, it looks like the vertibot did all the work for me, which really sucks because then I don't get much. Oh, but yay, I get to kill some stupid red roaches. Awesome. Alright. So I'll do this every morning. Now, a lot of times, if I'm here, I will keep going and I will continue on. That I will go to, and then I will go further up. Go away. And then I'll do this every morning. And if I choose to, I'll server hop and do it again. Otherwise, if I've just done my morning routine and I don't feel like server hopping, go away. And I will continue on with whatever mission I'm doing that day. But since we're almost out of time, I mean, yeah, from here I'll go all the way up. And I'll show you that in the next video. But for now, real quick, I'm going to fast travel and I'm going to show you what to do with all these mothman eggs. Real quick. So yeah, I will make this into a couple part video. And then the next time I'll show you what to do further up. Oh, these stupid little things. Oh, am I out of ammo for reals? That's not good. Alright, what do I want? These little things are annoying. Then I will go in to here. Oh, you gotta have wood and water. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So I can do some mothman eggs. Now, since you collected all these mothman eggs, cook them up into mothman egg omelets. Sounds yummy, don't it? Mmm. I want me a mothman egg omelet. Bam. Done. Whoop. Yeah, I hate when it does that. Alright, get out of there, buddy. Oh yeah, the other thing I forgot to show you is real quick, cranberry cobbler. Now, in one of my next videos I'll show you that. But if you eat cranberry cobbler, I'll show you where to get the cranberries too in the next episode. You'll get bonus XP. So, after you do your well-tuned and well-rusted, if you have one of them, then you're going to want to eat it. Or you're going to want to cook it up and then eat it. And that's why I have this little thing here, so that I can keep a few on hand. And I'll show you all about that in the next episode. In the meantime, let's continue with this episode real quick. All those mothman eggs I just made, I'm going to go someplace and I'm going to sell them. Now, I'm going to go up here. Oh, not up there. Where the heck is it? Yeah, I guess it is up here. Up here. By the Morgantown station. Up here by the Morgantown airport. I mean, you can sell them anywhere you want. But they're worth quite a bit. And if you grab them and then you server hop, go get more, you know, you can make a pretty penny. They're worth quite a bit. That's why you need the one perk that allows you to gather up more. I mean, you could sell them individually, but I personally would make them into omelets because that makes the price go up. And if you have this hard bargain perk, that helps as well. Hard bargain is a very good thing to have. Yeah, as you can see, I have Lone Wanderer, but I'll take that off. Like when I'm playing with other people, I'll take that off, and I will put on my bodyguard, my inspirational, you know, or I'll take off the hard bargain and put all three of these on. Mostly I play solo, but when I do play with other people,
Supply
I will
here,
put them on.
citizen.
You go to this guy and you trade all your stuff. Aid, sort by value, and then right here, all your Mothman egg omelets. Boom. Wanted you to sell 28.
Welcome,
Now if I had a server hop,
citizen.
that I had more.
I am authorized
Boom.
to
Look at
trade
that,
supplies.
252, and that's just for the one time I did it. Now you can do it more, you know, server hop, blah blah, and then, boom. I just made $252. Yeah, 252 cash. So then I chose this station. I chose that for a reason. And I will explain that again. I don't think I explained that at all, but I will actually explain that the next time we're here. But for now, I'm going to end this part 1. And if you enjoyed it, and maybe learned something, you know, some of you already know this stuff, but if you did, and if you liked it, go ahead and like and subscribe, and hit that bell, then you'll see when I hit the next one. Anyways, thank you very much, and have a good one, and I will see you next time.